Hello everyone. Good evening. It is me, Plasma, and today I'm playing some Baldur's Gate 3 again, and it is my 34th episode of it. So, I just entered Act 3 last time I was playing, so today that's what we will continue. I think that we visited this circus place last time I was playing. So, today I don't have that much time to play, but at least 2.5 hours maybe. So I will drink some coffee and enjoy a bit of the game, and tomorrow I will be able to play longer because then I don't work night shift. So that is really nice. And as usual on Mondays or at the start of some of my streams, my hair is still wet. Because I showered before the stream. So also why my skin is a bit red right now. Bit irritated from the hot water. Why did I want to close it with a crust? I don't know. I was like, I guess I'm done for today. Goodbye. It got a bit too much last time I played. I think that the start of Act 3 with so many people standing around and so many people to talk to. I was just like, this is a bit too many people to talk to. And like most of the conversations are not even like important. They're I guess just nice to experience, but or funny in some way. Let's see if we will have any fights today or if it will be just talking. Oh, so I had any purpose waking up today. Wanted a bit more sleep, but I also wanted to play Baldur's Gate, and I can't have it all. How many hours do we have in the game right now? 169. Okay, I'm on 169 hours. Well, it was 169.5. So now we will get over to 170 something. Maybe. No, I guess. Maybe we could get to 200 this week, since I have a free weekend. All of the hours! Hey Snowball, how are you? What have you been playing? I guess you're done with Bioshock? Wait, weren't you playing Life is Strange? Life is so strange. Trying to sit on one of the toilets.
Why are you here, huh? Stupid customers. Stupid hygiene code. Stupid job.
I think I did talk to this guy.
Oh, a strange one. I never seen before one. Hungry? Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
Let me see what you have.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just...
Hello, yeah, I started Life is Strange after Bioshock felt like drastically changing genre. Yeah, that makes sense. Life is Strange is in my
Bye-bye
top
now.
5 worst
Come
games
back,
I've ever
Papa,
played.
soon.
Lasers being so negative. The first one is, I think, that's kind of popular with most people. I think most people like it the most. The first one. Iron fence. Maybe after we explore it. Just do it now.
Trust no one.
While we are here.
For a skeleton key.
Laser is being overly dramatic just because he had some bad decisions he made. Wow. I rolled 1 and 2 right now. I can see why you would dislike it, honestly. It doesn't exactly have Laser's written on it.
No one back home will ever believe this.
You think because Laser never been a teenage girl, so he can't relate.
If not over, then through.
I did make Laser is strange too. Brilgor. The fuck you can pick up a person? What the fuck? Maybe I should return him to the grave.
Unknown child and her dog who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's probably.
Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her. Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed.
He has biscuits on his grave. Don't you want some grave biscuits? Laser is strange indeed, that would be an interesting game. Plasma finds a dead person in a gift, instantly loots him. Not even his stuff, him. Or freaky sex. Well, I had no idea what it was, never seen this kind of thing before. I just saw some picture of someone. Well, I returned him into his grave. For now. It's not like I want to be running around with a dead person.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her.
Zombie. Nah, he was just dead.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all.
Was he called
Mikkel Hornkiss
Mikkel
gave all
Hornkiss?
to the lepers, fell to
Wow,
the
imagine being called
male-dominant
Hornicus.
son, lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater.
Bacon! They don't want us to enter that place. Well, what if we take him and throw him into this grave? Most likely it will not do anything, but... Oh, he didn't even... Wait, can we use the Speak with the Dead on him? Okay, well...
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Where are you? I know.
Father Lorgan, helping me.
Why was he helping us?
Fists, after me, needed to hide.
The fists were after him. Who killed you?
Dwarf, red clothes, stranger.
He got killed by some red dwarf. Stranger. Who are you?
Brilgor,
Where did you
tunnels beneath temple, hidden from sight.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no
I got the
more
quest. Was
questions.
it wrong to talk to him? I just got that idea, like I was thinking that he had to be there. Now I got some quests, solve the open hand temple murders. The corpse of Brilbor mentioned that he and Father Lorgan were murdered in a hidden tunnel beneath the open hand temple. You can access it through the temple crypt. We learned that Father Logan uses the temple crypt to hide imperiled refugees. We should examine the crypt to learn more. Well, maybe I will. I guess someone's gonna tell me, right? No? I mean, I guess if it's not a big problem, that I can just keep it. You think it's better to reload?
Doesn't matter that much, it's just...
Yeah, I guess sometimes I explore a bit. Well, yeah, I guess that's what happened to a lot of people, right? Fishy. People have a bit different order to come at places. One day I will win a PvP fight. I agree with Slater. I think that you should just go without gear and have like a fair no gear fight with someone.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
Sorry for interrupting.
Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me.
Not
These
Merkel.
three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
That's a man, right? Drag King.
Get it right this time, or I'll... Jacob, you mess up that pivot one more time, and I will put you back in the ground. Not now, darling. Oh, 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 that's it. Makes love to the air scale.
This thing on her back is glowing like this when you can talk to someone who is dead.
You call that a pose?
Hey, there's some
Again.
animal here. No, that's not animal. That's Itchy and Scratchy. You can't talk to them.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can.
It's a lonely, lonely world for a young woman in the modern culture of necromancy. She chats against the Shibboleth who needs necromancy. What could such a gross thing possibly be for? These questions are very valid. I hope my answer satisfies. Necromancy is a social magic. I have a zombie, Mr. Nest and Owens, under my thrall. Now he remembers absolutely nothing of his past life. He only knows this new one I've given him. He derives a large amount of pleasure from, say, getting me tea, administering a stinky but relaxing back rub, or eating the brains of my enemies. The spiritual implications are pretty profound here, right? Here is a husk imbued with purpose, given a direction, made useful in the most economic sense, and happy in the metaphysical sense. So, who needs necromancy? We who demand a chance to challenge the whole death thing. Because we are weird and lonely, and we like having friends as much as anyone. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Not many people are interested in drag kings, but they do exist.
Don't know what it is.
What? I don't think so. The truth, impossible, volume.
Never watched Simpsons.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I did. I just forgot they were called that.
And then the other different names in Czech.
I actually don't remember. Hey, Jacob.
The skeleton looks beyond you, frozen, awaiting command from its mistress.
I should speak up.
Boris.
Little remains of the person this skeleton once was, only polished bone and brittle teeth. Little remains of the person this skeleton once was, only polished bone and brittle teeth.
What?
Oh, that's it. Make love to the air skellies.
Make love to the air. No, men the newest Nokia phones like to swap anymore.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
Itchy and Sketchy show in Czech is so bad, so what are they called in Czech?
Oh yeah, so it's called Itchy and Scratchy, but it's dubbed, so
Oh yeah, of course it's dubbed.
it's not very good.
Well, Simpsons are good. Well, we can unlock the gate, but maybe we should wait with that. Hey, there's Becca here. Hey, Becca.
Mum won't let me touch the animals. Bet you don't have to ask your mum to pet a stupid cat.
Mom doesn't let her touch the animals.
Mum said Crimson the Dilophosaurus looks sick, but I think he's fine.
He's fine. I'm not gonna kill a little kid. Hey, the game is saving. Something's gonna happen.
Hey, maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
Can I pet Crimson? Please, oh please.
Another. Good.
Another good. And examine the cage. Two. Okay, that's not very good roll. Can roll again. 19, okay. Something wrong with the cage.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
I wonder if I will still have that option. Because sometimes options disappear, so I want to ask first.
My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
Show me what? Come on. Your secrets is safe with me. Exactly 10. Probably wants to attack.
See? The crowd. They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious. Cruel. You kill my mate. Steal my cubs. I roar.
break my cage, and then you die. You all die!
Break the lock, ensuring the cage can be opened. When exactly do you plan on killing everyone? Break the lock.
No! Coward!
Maybe later, Peanut. He doesn't look too good.
I think he looks fine.
I thought you a hunter. Wrong. You're prey. Small, snowy.
Yeah, because now now she can't escape. But I mean, I guess I would have to fight her and kill her.
I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not a kitty. Maybe we...
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Help her? Well, she said that if that she escapes, she will kill us all. Why would I want to help her, someone who wants to kill me? Kill all the kids.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars and add blood meat.
Yeah, I have something else you can eat.
Maybe later, Peanut. He doesn't look too good.
Meat. Meat.
Oh, gave it meat.
I don't like the kitty. She looks scary.
More for me?
I don't know what that is, Peanut.
The kitty wanted to kill Becca, I'm sure.
You should go.
I just saved her, I guess.
Don't get too close. Beasties are hungry, and you look like food.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Not to my taste, but I'll take a clown over some hack magician pulling peonies from his breeches.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Relax and enjoy the show. It's been forever since you've seen Rebus perform.
He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be?
Me, probably.
Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
You love the spotlight, don't you, Astarion? Here's your big chance. Okay, I can send someone else. You have the spotlight, don't you, Astarion? Here's your big chance.
No, don't you dare. This isn't funny.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm!
He disapproves. I'm getting worse with him.
Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
Simply watch. Get on with it.
Patience, patience! You'll get your time to shine. I promise. Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. Eager to bleed? Is this part of the show? Praise the Absolute.
Praise the Absolute. Can't even get the fuck out of here.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
What's 3? Hey Coyote, how are you? I guess the animal was part of the attack.
It is already over.
I miss this.
Good, just got home from Canada and straight to Twitch. Did you have fun in Canada? Old person. Target is not humanoid. Bite him, oh yeah. Yeah, but I think you can convince it to fight with you. It looked a bit too aggressive.
Here comes the punchline! No!
Disadvantage, disadvantage. Beacon wings, dry searing smite. Beacon him. Okay. Doppelganger. Cool. Doppelganger, yeah, it was fun. Nice orange and red leaf tree, but also cold and raining. I had a great time. But you know, it's always good to be home. Yeah, I can definitely believe that. Maybe we could just, you know, hit it. Fungal growth. Not enough space.
Let's
turn someone inside out.
Wait a second. I didn't want them to kill the civilian. So maybe I should have not jumped down. Yeah, traveling can be nice, but being at home again is also quite nice. Do we want to blind him? Okay, he's blinded. Well, he's dead. For sure. Didn't kill any civilians just yet.
Don't know what hit him.
Jump. Okay. Nice attack with the new weapon.
I'm ready.
Shapeshifter.
Shush your tears, children. It is not your clown we carved up.
You had a fight!
Despite everything.
Fight, fight, fight. Oh, there's a key. Beast cage key. Beast cage key. I guess they were ready to release them.
On my way. Open up.
He had a clown hammer. Whenever this weapon lands a critical hit, both target and attacker have to succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by Fist of Laughter. Sounds fun. What's Fist of Laughter? Whenever this weapon lands hit, critical hit targets have to succeed wisdom or be affected by Fist of Laughter. Affected entity can't move or take actions, bonus actions, or reactions, and has disadvantage on strength and dexterity saving throws. Kind of interesting. Face painting kit and a letter. We see it in you, the thirst, the art, the passion, the trail of cold blood murder you have left in your track needs only the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favored. But he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but more importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of your lifetime, and when the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching. Okay, I guess we can talk to him. If he will talk to us.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to Dribbles the clown?
I killed him. Bathed in his blood.
Bathed in his blood.
A death worthy of the list. Of the tribunal.
Where is Dribble's corpse?
Mistress needed his body parts. For her art.
What's the tribunal?
The greatest honor of them all.
What type of creature are you, doppelganger? You singled me out from the crowd, why?
I saw in your eyes what I see in my own. Death.
Why did you attack?
To sow chaos. It is his will.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
The absolute. Oh, I guess I can talk to the people.
Dribbles? He can't be dead! He can't!
I thought you were part of the show at first, but that was real.
Yeah, it was very real.
You started that fight. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I started the fight! You mad person. Saved your ass.
Can't believe Dribbles did this. The Dribbles.
It was not Dribbles.
Something's on my mind.
You took those bastards down like it was nothing.
Everybody's having a different opinion.
You fight good. Doppelganger.
Not so
Not
good.
so good.
He's so happy.
You freed me from hunger's lust.
Forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed.
If anybody should feel ashamed, it's the circus. They were starving you.
The circus is my family. They rescued me when I was but a youngling. They did not starve me. The other did. He wore the face of Dribbles, or the scent of a stranger. He taunted me, waving bloodied rags under my nose. My mind was worn from the hunger. Thank you for calming me before I hurt my family.
I guess he wants to stay. What about this one?
My kills, my prey. You took them! Run! I'll find you! Eat you! Coward!
Okay, this one is not happy.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
I spoke to his corpse. This was planned. You should be worried.
When you run a plane-hopping circus of ragtags and ruffians, few things faze you. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive.
Funerals
I
are
need to move the
expensive.
circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love,
Okay, you want me
adoration,
to find
and
Dribbles?
adequate
Sure.
compensation. What do you say?
Let's talk payment. I'm expensive. I will look for Dribbles. Dribbles is dead. The doppelganger killed him. I can't right now. I will look for
That's
Dribbles.
the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Yes, we got the quest. We got the quest. We got the quest.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers at least.
Happens. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
The circus is right there. My dad said I'm not allowed. You do everything with Dad.
Yeah, faced. There's something inside. Valeria Sister Yanis.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
No offense. Okay. I'm not very offended. Well, this is the place I couldn't go to.
What's inside?
The fuck was the jump? Well, this place is a bit empty, you know.
You look a little shell-shocked. Worry not. It's nothing a little music can't fix.
Please, enjoy the circus. Which will never be the same without Dribbles.
Everybody's crying now. Hey, Becca is here again.
Dribbles is supposed to be nice. Why did he do that? I don't like this. I don't like him.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's no money.
Akabi is tired of the Wheel of Wonders. It is now closed.
Okay.
My darling, he was simply in denial.
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has everything under control. Enjoy the circus.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
Okay, let's check this place. Should do a rest.
Oh, lovely little pick-me-up.
So he can get his health back.
All right. What now?
What now?
Astarion disapproved again because I sent him to the stage. But I just felt like it was so funny to do it with Astarion.
Step lightly.
Can't give up now. Can't slow down.
Open hand temple. It's on the plague.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
Solve the open hand temple murderers find the crime scene. Okay, so it's in the temple. Your stuff is stealing.
I want to have a word.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Why are you packing up your kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
Can you think of anyone who would want to kill Lorgan?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
There are secret tunnels in the cellar. How do I open them?
Not a clue. Rivington's riddled with old smugglers' tunnels and the like. I wouldn't go poking around in them if I were you.
Everything soup. Ornate wooden hatch. This place looks nice. Stealing, 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 stealing.
Something over there.
We have this elemental around here with us. Ooh, another cloud kill.
Always room for more.
There's a pouch here. Well, it is some money. I want to have a statue in my camp, so I have to save a bit more money. Wait, I could climb on these things. To the roof.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
Gale's cat?
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara!
That can't
Okay.
be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us?
That's fun
You
that
shouldn't
Gale
have.
is actually on the
Enjoy
team when
yourself
we
now,
meet the
Tara.
kid.
Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here.
What's your Tresim doing here, Gale?
She isn't my Tresim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons.
Can you ask her to stop eating pigeons?
Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Decarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
Okay. It was really lucky that Gale was with us. Because I guess you don't get that interaction if Gale is not there. Is Gale who got the ring? Yeah. Bling. At the end of your turn, roll that on higher, you vanish into the ethereal plane. Well, there you can be harmed or seen in this world. He got the bling ring.
Let's get
Bundle
going.
of letters. Three things received. Postmaster Shipment Enquiry. For the special and direct attention of Raw Moonglow only. Look far be it from me to questions and directives, but you can't just take from every arrival without consulting me first. That iron flask you skimmed from the last shipment was exceptionally valuable, and we've lost the Wandhampers as clients for good now. If you just give me a warning first, I can smooth this sort of thing over. Danzo. P.S. Be careful with that iron flask. There was something about it. Felt like it was watching me. Weird. Letter about taxes. A concerned citizen tries to clarify his economic situation so that they are taxed accordingly. It's a nightmare of epic proportion that would make an accountant cry. An anonymous letter. Lengthy letter from a Baldurian patriarch to an unknown correspondent. It describes in no uncertain terms how both parties could profit from a war.
With haste.
Blood, okay. Yeah, seems that is it. I could go through the hatch, but... Let's see. It's in the other rooms. Oh, that's the spirit of the amulet.
I have something to ask. Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor
Valeria
killed
is
Father
kind of
Morgan,
funny looking.
Then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant.
Shitey little elephant.
I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounded like you were having quite a disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Logan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
If you think the investigator did a shitty job, I can look into the murder for you.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Where can I find the
Shurette's
investigator?
caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Can you tell me where to find Shira Clarwan?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Sage assistant to the extraplanar agent. Gale is inspired. Ooh, Gale is inspired! We got some updates. The dead doppelganger revealed that their mistress wanted the clown's body part for her art. We learned that Shira Clarwan passed away. She's buried in a crypt under the temple. A mass book used by the Broken Gods congregation during regular service. There's a lot of hymns about self-flogging scattered throughout the tome.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
The Holy found the most mild-mannered mastodon. 'Tis rare to find, dear reader, a creature of such benevolent countenance as the noble Holy Fand. The only wrinkle of his defined beast I have found is upon its leathery hide. On the topic of the wrinkled skins, other angelic forms in Mount Celestia are gigantic. So mayhaps this skin will tighten where the Holy Fand engorges in celestial size. Ah, 'tis but an errand wandering. Whilst conversing with one of their breed, Lulu, I learned that the Holy Fund averts its wants from mortal vice at all cost, and has an indefatigably buoyant and cheery view of the mortal planes. I could not bring myself to quash these imaginings of our realm, and only hope we one day rise to their creatures' conceptions of our kind. Many would ask how the open-hand temple should respond to acts of violence against our persons. Well, it is a most sticky conundrum. We must rely on the gifts granted to us by our suffering god. That of curative miracles, as long as you can salve yourself, your fellow congregants, or even the wayward minds of your vicious assailants, that must be your approach. For we are not to inflict suffering, only to alleviate it. Besides, there is always nearby Flaming Fist to handle that sort of distasteful thing, hopefully. Yeah, I think that guy was saying something about the Flaming Fist. I mean, you have all the conversations, right? So... Were you on when you died? Father Logan helping me. Why was he helping your fists after me needed to hide? Who killed you, dwarf, red-clothed stranger? Who are you, Brilgor? Where did you die? Tunnels beneath the temple. So some dwarf in red clothes killed him.
Here we go.
Baal can teach us all about suffering. Please hold your gas, patient flock. I assure you there is a point to this unorthodox subject matter. I'm sure you've heard the gathering rumors about the recently deposed Grand Duke-elect Sarevok Anchev. They're true. He engineered a sickness within our nation's iron. He slaughtered Duke Elton, and yes, he nearly set Baldur's Gate and Am into full-throated war against each other. All this for one whose name you should know, with fear but nary speak. Baal. A murder most complete. This is why our work is important. You noble tormented. Suffering must be balanced, alleviated. We must bear its lashings on our shoulders when we can. For if we do not, our lord on the wreck's enemies will press upon it, and allow its weight to tip and crush the world as we know it into bloody pulp. These are the stakes, my suffering lambs. This is the rot our backs must bear. That's road to rot. Lord on the wreck, weep for us, for we are weak and you endure. Let your heavy tears fall, and let us wince on the salt as we sup. Shoulder our pain, we beg you, as we solve on other gathered near. Cry agony, and we shall give to you words to soul that need them most. Refugees allegedly slaughters benevolent Father Lorgan. Investigator Valeria to investigate. The fist recruits only. You can protect Baldur's Gate. Shunning Opera City closed off. Not a good look. Haven circles appears in Middle Rivington. Call the abandoned refuge help in Rivington. I implore you, Rector Yanis, Father Lorgan, to restore your temple most wonderful soup kitchen to our encampment. My precious baby, lovely, aptly named meat slop. You last serve, even if other ungrateful souls here turned up their noses. I can only sacrifice my own meager rations in his name for so long. Your faithfully, Fortuno Dips. The Triad for Children. On the first day, Tyr saw the worst injustice, though his eyes were blind. On the second day, Torm was slain and returned to serve the truth. On the third day, Ilmater wept for all that came before and all that was to come. And the age of the Steel Watch approaches. The immutable logic and impeccable judgment of complex machinery will pass law without fault and without hesitation. Or hesitation. Why must we risk the lives of those brave enough to accept the mantle of city guard in the fray with common tax? Moreover, why must we risk the liberty of citizens at the mercy of the vice and caprice of others who take this mantle for ill? Worry no longer, as the Steel Watch automatons take the streets. Automatons. Novice Bramble. Okay, let's talk to the novice, I guess.
The Crying One weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
There are two options. What happened? Or people die every day. What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Wow, what a murder investigation when they don't even want to talk. Hey, Brother Bill.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
He was murdered also, I've heard.
Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
If Father Logan has been picked here, he must still be alive. Sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan.
Thank you, stranger.
Astarion disapproves again.
Knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Astarion, stop being a bitch!
Exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace. Salve all suffering.
By allowing his
Be on your guard. Mind faithful, for speculation and heretical wandering has spread among the broken flock in recent times. If you are offered blood transference, report it to your temple's rector immediately. It shall not heal you, it shall not deliver you. To suffer truly in the name of our Lord on the wreck, your own blood must endure.
Who would know if not us?
To claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy. We interpret scripture and teachings.
The suffering masses. To salve a scar or stitch a broken seam of skin is simple, but a curative for the soul, for the malaise of suffering that sits betwixt one's ears and its in one's heart, that is a harder bond than to apply. We faithful tormented must practice listening most intently, in hope that the act of spilling sorrow from stuttering mouths is itself soothing. We must learn which words to speak in fatted silence and when to speak them, but most of all when to let tranquil reflection be.
Of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace.
Soups of the Realm by Brother Donick. Sometimes you've got nice bread and nothing better than dipped bread. Dipping soup. Mash up healthy chunk of tomatoes, nice and pulpy in a pot, getting rid of the skins if you can be bothered. Cut half an onion, slap a cup of garlic close with your palm. Grab a couple herbs if you got them, dried will do. Cut a small chunk of a lard of other fat. Crack some salt and pepper, add to the tomatoes. Heat your pot for a half hour or so until thick and dippable. Pick out your chunks of onion, lovely snack, and garlic, smelly snack, and taste for seasoning. Taste for pleasure with some nice bread and a hunk of cheese, or just scoop with your hands if that's all you got. Potato chowder. Look, if all you've got is potatoes, you've got to make potato soup. This chowder makes it not horrid. Put your lard in a pot, a chunky one, mind. When it stops being lard and starts being hot lard, add any good-smelling veggies, leeks, garlics, onions that you've chopped all thin. Please salt this so it doesn't taste of nothing. When it's soft and good-smelling, chuck in any flour you've got and stir the mixture so it doesn't burn. Note for me, it's very important not to burn it. Emphasize. Please do not let it burn. That would be rubbish. If you're fancy and have wine or have a generously stocked temple wine cellar nearby, add a bit of it now and cook it off. When it's gone, add some vegetable potatoes and a lot more liquid. Not wine this time, or you will have a headache the next morning. Cook it for half an hour or so till the potatoes are nice and tender and mash some of them up in the liquid. If you got any cow products, cheese, milk and the like, add them now for extra delicious results.
Against Father Lorcan, Ilmater rest his soul. But his methods need to rest with him. We need change.
For the eyes of Father Sormel of the Open Hand Temple only, Field Report Bantam the Devout Marpenov 12, 1368 DR. Today a roughshod group of adventuring sorts happened upon my little patch of Firewan Bridge. So I naturally espoused the benefits of our shattered saint unto them. Can you conceive of what they said to me, arch-sufferer, after I had warned them of the evils of the most perverted of magics? This group of degenerates claimed to house sorcerers. Sorcerers! They would not heed my warnings about this degenerate magic, nor would they cast off all earthly belongings and join our flock. The feeling in the pit of my stomach as they cast pitying eyes across and my pathetic form. What exquisite, holy suffering!
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
Oh, let's try the other place. And that's a Father Logan. Seems like we can take those books without stealing. Arcane Paradise's common sources: suckling on fish tree blossom, deep monastic meditation, curious mean logs, mist poisons, caravan's gift, chur extract etc. In curious mean logs, curative solutions, healing abjurations, less restoration etc. Restorative elixirs, general antidotes, remedial potions etc. And the other thing was an end to suffering. A selection of rites for the dead and dying adorn this manuscript. Let the light of perpetual toleration guide your servant's wretched form to peace. In bloodied mercy hear my prayer. Our most ardent petitions bring the soul afore your tear-scorched eyes, Lord, blink, and let it pass into reverie. The poison drained, the sickness quelled. As I deliver this body from that which ailed it, I render its soul unto your care.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I am looking at Logan's death. I need to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
Whoa, who do you think killed Father
I
Logan?
reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good
It's
man
not the
to bury.
refugees woman, probably.
Please, leave me be. I've got an
Well, we got some updates now. The corpse of Brilgar mentioned that he and Father Logan were murdered in a hidden tunnel. We learned that Father Logan was frozen in place by some sort of paralytic poison before he died. We should keep looking for evidence. Sister Rose told us that Father Logan's corpse was missing a hand cut off before he died. We should keep looking for more information. So some dwarf clad in red killed both Father Logan and Brilgar. We need hard proof. Okay. Well, I can talk to him.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who killed you?
Dwarf.
Okay,
dressed
both
in
got
red.
killed by a dwarf dressed in red. What were you doing when you died?
Hiding Brilgar from fists.
Where did you hide
Took
him?
him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool, fool.
Why did he kill you?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Where were you attacked?
Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
So he doesn't know why he was killed. Lorgan chest key. This goes somewhere. This into the kitchen. Yeah, this is the kitchen entrance. Guess we can climb up. What's that place?
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
Oh no, where are you going? Come back. Burnished necklace. Okay.
Of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Okay.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
I could give you some food anyway.
My dad said I'm not allowed.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
I'll take that.
The Duke.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We never hurt him. He had
Oh, there was the hatch there. In the kitchen. Maybe we can check that. Have like 45 minutes until work. Well, there is definitely a blood. Solve the open head temple, bring the spirit of the amulet to Shira. Well, probably it's gonna be something to fight. Down here. Basket of onions.
Something good here, I hope.
I do have to climb up to pick up this bottle. Trying to collect money so I can save up for a statue. Okay. That's a lot of blood. Sheet music and loot. An elegiac in the D, in the key of D minor, entitled Ode to the Oppressed. Oh, we don't want any more double doors right now. Explore this room. See what we found. We found on the very volume 1 Father Lorgan, so we can read his diary or something. A collection of Father Lorgan's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ail is that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its mirroring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malice of this sort can rot the heart if left to fester. We must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the very soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know you can be used however they might need. And the other thing was rites for the passing. A book of Ilmatari death rites. This page of the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord on the rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping God awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe, whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their body, so spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Okay. Guess here is the spirit of the amulet.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawin is buried.
Should I have the amulet equipped, maybe? Reverse rain cloak.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clawin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a
Here
family
lies
reunion.
Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR. Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
Okay, so guess we can interact with this.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas.
Okay.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
If it will bring you peace, I will bear the madness. God, no, I don't want to inherit your curse. And what happens if I say yes? Ponder what you know of the monk's afflictions. What are the consequences of accepting it? Well, I want to know. You have to roll again. Okay, that's good.
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
If it will bring you peace, I will bear this madness. God, no, I don't want to inherit your curse. And what happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Select character. Oh, my wisdom is 9. So it would be 8. Sure.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Oh, I can still fight it. Constitution. Oh, nice. Seems like we succeeded, so maybe we don't have to have a lower wisdom.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment.
Okay.
A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
Okay, Constitution again. Well, I have more inspiration, so I guess I can still roll again. Come on. Yes. I don't want to be less wise. But this was close.
The urge to laugh dwindles.
Hey, Astarion approves.
You
finally.
Madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
Woo!
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight. But a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
Woo! Following the instructions, Plasma is inspired.
It was always good for a laugh.
Oh, nice. Complete how the spirit of the amulet. And I got the new ability. Now I can cast Tasha's hideous laughter on people. But now this amulet doesn't do anything, so I'm going back to the surgeon's subjugation amulet. What about the other sarcophagus things? Blainster Sunseeker. They don't have anything.
Need to find a way forward.
Well. Please, we did that quest. Plea of Rest. Haven't I found it before? Not this one. And hastily scored and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of Ilmater's service for the duration of 10 days at the writer Mern's father's Lorgan. Oh, this was a way down. Oh, I guess now these doors.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Yeah, there's a trap display case.
What a day.
Disarm Metastarian?
What to do?
Watch your back. With pleasure.
No time to rest?
Elixir of Necrotic Resistance. Gain resistance to necrotic damage. This elixir can be thrown at a target, applied its effects. Okay.
Do what must be done.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Call and I answer.
Looking ahead.
Miracles of the Outer City. A record of alleged miraculous phenomena in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Ilmater. Customer of Gildro Angleirun, reckons he healed up mighty quick from painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's, powerful agent of suffering. Soup still showing up at refugees camp, even after temple closed kitchen. Curious. Man's hands tied together in horse reins, claims he's holy symbol. Manip Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugee camp. Okay. Holy water.
Salutations.
Gale can take the scroll. Scroll of Arcane Lock. Scroll of Dominate Person.
Never a dull moment.
The book tells the story of a patriarchal woman who gave up her fortune to become a cleric of Ilmater in service in the Outer City, and now seeks to be canonized after her death. Herein in the full of true account of my bid to be canonized after my death as Saint Bridget of Ilmater, the broken God of compassion and mercy, the one who endures. I lived the blessed life of every privilege a patriarchal woman can fathom. My parents were loving and generous, my community warm. Our larder was always full to bursting. But in the years after the death of Sarevok, my eyes were open to the world, as it is, a world of pain and danger. A world where evil, if left unchecked, can thrive. I realized that my blessings had a cost. Why had I so much where others had so little? I could no longer remain in the gilded Elysium of the upper city, and sought to see the world as it truly was. Teachings. A series of behavioral lessons as derived from a devotee's interpretation of the ascendancy of the god of suffering. Life and endurance Ilmater. Some of it is wholesome, with an emphasis on the gentleness and the alleviation of hardship. Some of it is a bit more dubious, such as the veneration of martyrs above all living saints. Some of it is flatly weird, including some stuff about self-flagellation, which is not most people's idea of a good time.
moving ahead.
Okay, more spells.
Seek and you shall
Okay, I'll
find me.
take them. So I don't have to move them.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Oh, healings. Well, there's some tunnel behind. Oh, Astarion is a super jumpy boy. No, don't talk.
Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
She once is paranoid, likely to make a mistake. You seems to have experience with doppelgangers.
This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
What do the others think?
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
That was funny. Are you worried about Cezador finding out you're back?
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
And how will you strike exactly? You won't be alone.
Neither will I, darling. At least I
You
hope
just
you'll
call
come
me
along for the show.
darling.
But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better.
Sure.
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
You've been given a rare gift and strategy tadpole. You really wants that freaking tadpole. He doesn't stop talking about it. Astarion is like very, very floating.
One day I'll catch a break.
Shabby wooden doors. Okay, well, we found that entrance here. Didn't find the other lever, but we opened this to move some things.
I've got a long road ahead. No traps, please.
Sharper one than Dolo. He spends too much time with his prey.
Dolo is an artist. Redwood in blood. Kill them!
Well, I guess no talking.
And away I go.
Wait, why are you not using the laughter? Well, hopefully you're gonna fall. Well, they didn't even make it in. Prone, okay, that's fine. Confusion. Well, they're both confused. That's not too bad.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Confused. Okay, well, didn't do anything then.
Leave no trace.
blinded and confused. What did he do? He transformed into something else. This is probably the last fight before dinner. Weakening strike.
The last board is set. This one.
Counter spell. No spelling for you, we have counter spell. Okay, it's confused. Bye.
Onward.
Woo!
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Arrow of the Tundra.
In noctu concilium.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Don't waste a step.
I think that this corpse might have something to say. Oh, flower key. This key is spotted with blood is inscribed with address of a Freyos flop house in Worms Crossing. Solve the open hand temple murders. And this is Crawler Mucus. Coat your active weapon with poison. Targets must succeed a constitution saving throw or be paralyzed. Aspirant Dolore is talented if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear mask from his kills stands in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock still as the poison fills their limbs with sweat. Knowing only two perfect facts. They are going to die. There's nothing they can do about it.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
I found this flower key. What is it for?
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets.
Who do you work for?
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it.
He can't tell. How many more are
The
you
corpse
are
remains
there?
silent. It does not know.
Where is the dollar now? You kill Father Logan.
Dolor did. Splendid. Kill.
Where is Dollar now? Who is Dollar?
Our blood red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay.
The corpse does not respond.
We got some things. We learned from a dead doppelganger assassin that the flowery key we found unlocked something in a flop house, something that will reveal Doros' secrets. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna save here. Let's save here, continue tomorrow, because it's already 10:59, basically 11. No way I want to be running into some big boss fight with 1 minute left. Well, it was fun today. I'm glad that we got some fights too. And now I have 172 hours in the game. Woo! Ooh, so crazy. Okay, today is my last night shift of the week, so I will be playing more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow because I don't work night shift tomorrow. So I will be able to do a longer one again. Really looking forward to it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Always appreciated, always nice having you around. And hopefully see you tomorrow. Ta-da-ti-dee-doo-doo! Stingers up!